I'm good right now. But...
I don't have any. Wait, Jason. So it's live on Watershed. There's no way for me. I don't get internet here.
Well, is it? Oh, you're cool with that, huh?
Well, when my cameraman gets here, you know, and we have talent, it's kind of.
How's this?
That's probably a lot better. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Right back.
Don't worry about it. We'll start coming in.
Oh, yeah, that was you.
What's that? I know, right?
Sorry.
It was just yesterday. It is hot as all get out.
I don't think I mentioned it.
Well, I'm allergic to the sun. I'll break out. Snappy. Really?
Oh, did you? That sucks.
You live in
You're
LA?
telling me. Try playing football like that. What's up?
You live in LA?
Yeah.
Trying to get to your car.
No, like extended amount. Like I don't get like darker. I like get a rash. Yeah, I get like a rash on my neck. Like it gets a fine rash.
Wow.
As I'm saying, like try playing football like that. Like you just have to do it. It sucks.
So you basically just lived your whole life
With rash, yeah.
Well done. Way down it.
Yeah, it's like having eczema all the time in the sun.
That's crazy.
All right, let's do this. Oh no, I gotta get going right now.
Oh, okay.
We're live in 5 minutes.
Yes. How are you?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we may be live right now.
We don't even know it? Are we live and we don't know it? If we're live and we don't know it, ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing right now, in all its glory, is the behind the scenes of what it's like to be in a press row for the premiere. Oh, we are live. So everything I just said, you all heard. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Isaia Mustafa. I'm your host, and we are here at the premiere of Thor. At the theater, because they started a test run of the movie, and I saw the first 3 minutes without my 3D glasses. And from what I saw, it looks pretty good. Let me just brief you on what there will not be today. No profanity. I'm going to lock it down right now and get on the PG track. No double entente. Well, maybe a couple of those, but they'll be well placed and swiftly timed. Oh boy. So, folks, I'm new to this too. I've never been on the press side of this before, so bear with it. We're going to introduce everybody in a minute here and let you know who we're working with. You're going to get a full behind-the-scenes look at what goes down. We're going to get all geek crazy with you. I'm going to talk Thor. I'm going to talk Marvel. I'm going to talk in this heat because I'm burning up. I mean, it's hot. And I have a sweater on, which isn't the best wardrobe choice, but it was either that, shirtless, or just pour sweat down this gray shirt, and I wasn't going to do that. So, here we are. What are we clocking in at today? What, 90? 91? I don't see why you're ducking now, Mike, because we are going to get into interviewing everyone on the staff at some point in time. Everyone will know your name. Everyone will know that the lovely crew behind me. Everyone's going to know their names. What you're seeing right now is Odin's throne. Lots of people running around on a red carpet. In the beautiful El Capitan Theater, where I once took my daughter to see a film. And I didn't get to see it at all because there were about 300 4-year-olds running around the theater, screaming. This is 2004. I took her back, I'd say 2 years ago, to see Christmas Carol. Same thing, except they were 8 this time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a little introduction. The Parasol Man. I'll get to me, but the Parasol Man here, our wet works expert. Can you tell us your name, sir?
I am Mark Strom, assistant editor to Marvel.com.
Mark is going to be with us all day. All 90 minutes of this glorious simulcast.
Also, Ryan Panago says hi, Isaiah.
What's this?
Ryan Panago says hi.
And I say hi to him, because I know you're sitting at home watching this, probably holding on to your chair going like, what did I do? Why did I hire this guy? I see Mike has run behind the camera. He's not camera ready yet. He's just powdering up. He'll be ready in a second, though. Over here we have Mr. Bradley Frank.
Greetings. Hi, Bradley.
He's recon and our technical expert. This is Mike here. Say hi, Mike.
Hi. Good to see you. Welcome to Marvel.com.
He's not much for words, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll get some out of him. Don't worry. And you are?
I am Jason Harvey, Marvel.com.
That's amazing. That's amazing. He's got 2 badges. He's got this badge for tonight, and this badge, which is a Marvel badge. This gets you into anything in the world. A lot of people wear them. I don't have one yet. I hope to have one later this evening. But you can just go and swipe this in a car, and you can start it. Moving right along, let's see who's here today. We have, where are you guys from?
Japan.
Japan? Sweet. We got these guys from Japan here.
I know.
Hi, who are you?
Lori from Marvel.
Yes!
We're live on Marvel.com right now.
I'm going now.
Nothing scares people off like a microphone and a tall black man. Let's see who else is here. We got Epics right here next to us. These guys are super cool. Hi, Epics. How you guys doing? They're fun people. Over here is the Shield Acura that I saw them waxing earlier. It's brilliantly black. I don't want to officially claim that color because I know the car comes in different colors, and if brilliantly black isn't one of the colors it comes in, I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm saying it's brilliant. So that's just me. How you doing? See that? See that nod? That happens every time. Who else is walking down here? Who we got? Well, fans. We got tons of fans. Let's check this out, guys. Here we go. We're here on Hollywood Boulevard, right in front of the Hard Rock Cafe, right at the Kodak Theater where they hold the Oscars. We got tons and tons of fans lined up down the street. We've got some extraterrestrial fans, such as Darth Vader and a couple others. I mean, I know I'm hot, but he must be really hot. Who's this down here in the green? Lovely outfit. What exactly makes a great comic book movie? I'll tell you what I think it is. It's a combination of a few things. Is the story good? Does it have a lot of compassion? For me, I'm speaking. Are the special effects seamless? At the end of the movie, are you left wanting more? Or do you race home and crack open your book or your box of comics and read issues that you haven't read for years? I mean, if the movie really stands the test of a true comic book movie, these are some of the things you'll do. My top 3 Marvel movies. I'm going to have to say Spider-Man is number 1. Now, I'll give you the reason why. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Ever since I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man. I identified with him. I always felt as though, even though I was in such a huge athletic body, I was just a geek inside. And I was getting laughed at by my other teammates because I could dunk and they couldn't. So I identified with Spider-Man. So when the movie came out, I wanted to make sure it had a good story. Did they talk about his uncle? Covered that. His trials and tribulations as a teen, as a youth going to high school in Queens. They covered that. What it was like for him to get his powers and scale buildings, covered that. Now, the web shooters were left out, but I read something online today that they may be putting those web shooters back in. So I always thought it was neat how Peter Parker was this like awesome scientist. Also, he could just build these things in his little room like with a hobby set. So Spider-Man would be my first one. Second would be Blade. Now, Blade snuck up on me because I wasn't expecting it. It was a comic book movie that kind of just took you by surprise, and it had vampires. You can't go wrong with vampires. And zombies also, by the way. You cannot go wrong. And I don't think many people, the general public, didn't really know what Blade was about. So it kind of snuck up on them, and they saw this awesome movie with this awesome character who could do all these cool things, and they didn't know about him. So it made people go back and read the comic book, which is awesome, which is why it comes in at number 2. Rounding up the top 3 is Iron Man. I mean, I guess the only thing that we can say about that is Robert Downey Jr. There is no other Tony Stark for me. I mean, he epitomizes Tony Stark. The humor, the timing, it's uncanny. And if there was a fourth, I'm going to segue. Speaking of uncanny, I would have to say X2. Just because the little cameos that were in there, Colossus, I mean, things like that. I'm a big Claremont fan, so his era, those characters, Banshee and stuff like that, those characters really struck home with me. So to see Colossus in a movie was awesome. So hopefully our guests will be arriving soon, and I can ask some of them what their favorite comic book movies are. Marvel, that is. Because this is Marvel, your universe. How you guys like that, huh? Throw it in there. All right. What are you expecting to see today?
From the red carpet?
The red carpet, the spectacle that is, from our huge... we're going to have a hammer war in a second here, guys. We see... Let's see your hammer. This is their hammer. Now, that's pretty nice. Not bad.
It's the kid-friendly one.
I see. What do you put in here? Oh! And then, like, it makes noise, I assume. Okay.
It shoots out thunder, which I
It shoots out thunder. Okay, that's cool. Let me ask you, what is the... okay, there it goes. What is that? Is that like the Hulk hands, kind of?
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting this. That's awesome. That's their hammer. This is our hammer. Right on time. This is our hammer. Can we get a zoom in on that?
I'm going to swap them out at the
And just to clarify, I did not make that little noise. That was our lovely, lovely cameraman. All right. What does that say?
It says, "Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor."
And on the handle of this umbrella, it says, "Whosoever holds this parasol will possess the power of Mary Poppins." Don't mess with him. He controls the weather just like she did. Trust me.
Can it be called Parasol Man instead?
Parasol Man it is. You heard it here. Let's check out this throne, though. I mean, this was down at Comic-Con, and Ryan was so generous as to let me and my daughter sit in the throne. That's amazing. It couldn't be a more beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen, out here on Hollywood Boulevard. It's, I'm going to say 83 degrees. That's just me taking the temperature. I don't know what it is, actually, but a lot of gentlemen in suits. I'd like to go sit on that throne right now. Does the mic carry me down there? Does the mic carry me down to the throne? No, does the mic carry me down to the throne? Oh, yeah, I can go down the throne? Let's walk. All right, guys. Well, should I take... Let's take the hammer. Why not? If you look to my left, you'll see the lady in green again. We'll come back to that.
reporters to get to
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi.
everyone.
Hi, girls. How you doing?
Hi there.
Hi. We'll get back to her too. All right, as we get closer, you can feel the hum, nay, the pressure that sits on your shoulders as you get closer. What is your name, sir? Michael? Is this thrown off limits? So are you saying that even with this hammer in my hand, I am not allowed to touch this throne?
That's correct.
Apparently, Michael holds more power than I knew possible. But let's get as close as we possibly can without actually touching. I mean, this is magnificent. It's pristine. The steps, you could eat off them. Up here, the carpet is magnificently red with these orbs beside it. I'm going to say the orbs shoot light.
Breaking up the hands too far.
On the carpet. Go ahead and walk on the carpet.
Sure. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It was like I went to the dark side of the moon there for a second. This sun is beating me up, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. That's my, this is my parasol. What's this? Why wouldn't I wear it? It's so hot outside. What are you wearing, though? You can't smell what? Would you like to smell it? I'll be back. We got a little flirtation going on here. You can't help it. When you hold this hammer, things happen to you. I can't explain it. Let's find another woman to show my hammer to. I'm back. I'm back. So apparently we broke up down there. But let me tell you, that throne is something else. It's cushioned too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Odin could probably handle a stone slate as a seat. But why? Why? You know, when you can cushion it, why not cushion it? Let's set this hammer down. I'm going to go over by this shield car. Take a look at that. See if another mic distance test is what I'm being told. We're doing a lot of those today. You're getting uncensored mic testing today. Here we go. Hey, what's happening? How you doing? Yes, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Excellent.
We are live, by the way. Just gonna. I don't want to like tear you up there. I know what you're gonna say, so
I didn't say what I was gonna say.
Okay, good. We'll talk later. I gotta find out what he's gonna say. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm gonna get closer. Wow. I mean, are you serious? Ooh. See, he's already told me. I'm already getting told. Can we get a shot of this big, huge man behind me?
Clear the carpet.
He's saying clear the carpet. He's touching me now. See, look how big he is. Look at this guy. What? Look, there's two of them now. They're flanking me. Watch out. Here they come. What is your name, sir?
Mayfield, dog.
Mayfield.
Yeah,
Mark Mayfield. Don't mess with Mark Mayfield. He was huge, huh? Him and the other guy. I didn't even want to ask the other guy's name. His name was Stop. All right, guys. Who else we got down here? What am I wearing? I'll tell you what I'm wearing. Oh, you mean clothes? I've got a nice sweater on, V-neck, that I probably shouldn't have on because it's baking out here. I have a nice little John Varvatos shirt and a pair of blue jeans. I went simple tonight. I want to be wearing a loincloth and a shoulder sash so I can run down the carpet and pretend that I'm in Asgard. But they said no.
We could try and do a couple of just.
I want to interview every big man standing by the car.
Yeah.
We have our fill of big men, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming up behind me now. Can you see him? Here he is. I guess when you go to a Thor premiere, you have to be big. You have to be a big person. You have to walk the. Oh, here comes Bob. Let's find out what he's going to ask me. Man. So this is the El Capitan Theater, and right next to it, you get Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel went to Arizona State, as did I. We didn't go together, but I tell people that. Here comes Mark. Watch out. Mark, am I good here, or do I need to get off the...
No.
He gave me the fist and said I'm cool. Should we wrap it up, guys? I mean, Mark gave me the fist. All right. This guy. Howdy. Head nod. He gave me a trail nod when you don't really know the person you're walking up to, and you give him that. Like when you're hiking on a trail. Yeah, I went over by the Shield car, and Mark told me to, he's clearing the carpet. But it is an Acura. It's a black Acura with double, what is it? Is it double or 5% window tinting?
No, I know. I'm just telling you.
And what looks like a crazy automatic weapon coming out of the sunroof. They must know LA traffic. It's deadly. Parasol Man.
Yes.
What's that you're holding?
Water bottle.
Okay. Is that a weapon, or is this just something you're using today to keep you hydrated?
They keep me hydrated, but I have been known to use it as a weapon.
I'm sorry. I'm hogging the mic. Say that again, please.
It's just for hydration today, but I have been known to use it as a weapon.
Works rather well.
I'm going to be really nice to Parasol Man, because he's within arm's distance, striking distance. I've seen you with that thing. You're lethal. So, if we can get a shot of this Acura and show people what's going on over here, because it's pretty awesome. It's making its major motion picture debut with Thor. It appears in the film as an official vehicle of S.H.I.E.L.D., the fictional espionage. And we want to let everyone know that S.H.I.E.L.D. is fictional, okay? S.H.I.E.L.D. is the fictional espionage and law enforcement organization of Marvel Comics universe. All right? That's important for people to know. And all S.H.I.E.L.D. agents drive the Acura MDX, ZDX, TL, and RL models. Isn't that awesome? When you sign up for S.H.I.E.L.D., you get the company car too? That's kind of cool. Yeah, I hope you like Acuras. I mean, I do. Are we talking about this grand prize? Ooh. I'm getting a little information here as I look into the world of the net. Did we spike the needle? Okay. Richard heard. I'm getting a little information here as I look into the camera that in 30 minutes we're going to have a special S.H.I.E.L.D. car event. I hope that special event is opening the door, letting me in, and hitting the AC, because it is hot once again. But I'm guessing it's going to be something spectacular and crazy. And it is live TV, ladies and gentlemen, so anything can happen. Uh-oh, here comes a gentleman walking here in a black suit, holding a comic book magazine and a video game. Where's he going? ID drop is what they're telling me. This is Marvel.com. I'm your host, Isaia Mustafa, and this is the live U.S. premiere of Thor. This is Marvel, your universe. I like doing that, so you can throw those IDs in there all the time. They're fun. So, does anybody know what happens on May 6th? You guys know how to nurse a good hangover? Go see Thor on May 6th. How about that? Because I know what you're going to be doing May 5th. I know what I'm going to be doing May 5th. But May 6th. Uh-oh. Here we go. I wonder, are they going to let me stay on this side of the carpet to do the interviews? We're going to try to break the rules as long as we can until Mark throws me out. But he's way down at the other end of the carpet right now. So I'm not scared of him. Mark. Hi, ladies. I've always wanted to be on this side just to see how it goes down, but at night. Who is standing next to him? Who is this?
Hi.
And,
I'm trying to figure out what you're wearing.
okay, hold on one second here.
Hi, all. I'm very excited. This is the first live stream for Marvel.
Well, hold on. Who are you?
I'm Crystal Fambrini. I do fashion, so stylescenedaily.com. You have to check it out. And I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, what are you wearing? It's like he's on the carpet now, right?
I smell like this all the time. It's just, I'm fresh, I guess.
The Old Spice, right?
It might be, you never know.
That was an impressive plug, I must say. Good job.
I am contractually bound.
Are you? Well, can you let the ladies know what shirt you're wearing? I mean, I know they'd rather see it off, right? But what shirt is that? Do you know the brand?
Well, yes, I do. It is a Varvatos shirt, ladies. All you ladies tuning in to Marvel.com, watching this live U.S. premiere of Thor.
That's right. There's a lot of them. I would be watching it. What are you having? What's that mean?
I don't know. Are your eyes green?
Well, they're fake green.
Oh.
I know. I admitted that. That's impressive.
That's impressive, yes. But let me just say, the green goes well with what you're wearing.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, I should have put my blue eyes in.
Oh, yeah. The ones too. She's got. What else do you have? You have brown ones, or are they brown?
They're naturally brown.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, thank you so much. I wanted to know what your jeans were. Do you
Oh.
mind turning around? Because I know there's lots of
Do I mind?
that want to see. Oh, look at this. I don't know. I have to look at the tag. I'm not that good.
Well, the
at that.
tag is on the inside.
All right, at a break, right?
Okay, sure. What?
Okay, well, thank you.
Nice meeting you. It's a pleasure.
Stylescenedaily.com.
Where are you going to be at, by the way?
Right here.
Next to us? Get out of here. I love Marvel.com. You got Brian? Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay,
Thank you, Mike.
bye.
I don't even know what to do with myself right now. From women, back to cars. Let's talk about this Acura again. What are we saying here? Black on black with black rims also? It's pretty sweet. You think they'll let me go up and read that, what's the thing that's on there? The placard? Let's sneak over and see it. Mark's down. He's way down the carpet. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Look at this gentleman with a fine smile on his face. Hello, hello. Is this off limits? No? Okay. If it is, you're in trouble for lying to me. It says Acura, the official vehicle of S.H.I.E.L.D. JoinShield.com. If you have click on another window and go to joinshield.com. Joinshield.com. No, you guys can come on through. Please, please, please. I guess they thought I had cameras in my eyes. I want to go around the back of it, but I'm pretty sure Mark's going to come down here and tell me not to. But, wow, if you guys could see this side, awesome. It's got a cool license plate. Where does this go after filming? That's what I want to know. The EX500. I'm assuming that fully automatic. There's a nice iPad in there. There's lights. There's a gun holster. What else? We got a... Uh-oh. I see people coming for me. I'm being told to walk in this area right here, and I'm pretty sure Mike is setting me up to get in trouble. Look at this beautiful backdrop here. They're saying they have one more take. See how nice I am. Anything for the lady. Can we get that lady real quick? Look at this. Look at this. Would you guys said okay? Look, there she goes. Wait a second. What are we here for? We're here for a premiere, right? The premiere of Thor. Thank you. You're so welcome. Bye. Anyway, so we have a nice picture of Odin here, one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites right here, Idris Elba, one of the most versatile actors in the world. Oh, how beautiful is she, though? Look at that. Oh, they want me to talk about the Odin eye patch. I'm going to move on. Look at this. That eye patch is stellar, isn't it? Marvel loves their eye patch men, huh? Nick Fury, Odin. No eye patch here. Just a hard-hitting hammer and a crazy beard. Oh, there she is again. So lovely. Academy Award winning. I want to roll this up and put it in my living room. How awesome is that? I'm getting the wave back. I'm getting beat down by the sun, too. I'm going to go ahead and break carpet etiquette and go ahead and hop over this red. Oh, broke it. Sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we sit here underneath the beautiful, hot California sun, we think of days past, Marvel days past. I remember just this morning when I was reading Thor Visionaries. Volstagg, one of my favorite characters. Little comic relief. I think Mark could have made a good Volstagg. We just got to get him a wig or something. A red one. Oh, look, more people. Everybody loves a red carpet. Oh, look at this. Hello, folks. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? Howdy. Lots of fun here. So, who are we going to be seeing tonight, hopefully? Who are we going to be talking to? Let's get that list out. Where'd you get that water from? I'm almost willing to trade hammers, but not there yet.
We will trade you a hammer for water.
You heard it here. If I give up this hammer, I can have water. But then I won't yield the power of lightning. I'm going to pass. I like lightning. So hopefully, we'll definitely be talking to Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, Anthony Hopkins, Rene Russo, Jamie Alexander, Kate Dennings, Kenneth Branagh, Ray Stevenson, Idris Elba, Cole Fiore, Clark Gregg, Joshua Dallas, Adriana Barraza. Ooh. Stan Lee. I had to stop when I read that name. If you don't already, follow Stan Lee on Twitter. His tweets are, when I say epic, I mean epic. Like, nothing you've ever read before. They are chock full of just Lee-isms. I'd like to take credit for that, but I'm pretty sure someone else has already said that. Lee-isms, right? That's probably like a Marvel standard in the office, right? What Lee-isms are we going to put in the issue this month? Right? Is that how we do it? Some of the other celebrities include Mickey Rourke, Jeremy Renner. Don't mind me, I'm not reading anything below me. Liam Hemsworth, Gary Shandling, Peter Fasinelli, Colin Farrell, and Kristen Cavallari. Peter Fasinelli, Kristen Cavallari. Say that fast 7 times. I'm going to go on record right now and say that I will try to keep it. I'll try to keep it a Luke Cage-free performance tonight. I won't be mentioning that. no matter which executive shows up, I will keep that mum. Here we go. Let's find out. Maybe we can just be nice to him and he'll let us stay. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good.
Sorry about.
And your name is?
The fire marshal would like for you guys to be on the other.
Your name's Fire Marshal?
I'm not the fire marshal.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Can we interview the fire marshal?
The Fire Marshal?
The fire marshal thinks it's better for all in the back.
Is this the Fire Marshal that has the pepper gray hair? Is that the Fire Marshal? The one that has the pepper gray hair? Is that him? He looks like Robbie Robertson from Spider-Man. He does. Let's keep it current, you know what I mean? Let's keep it... Yes, this is live. It's going well. It's going, you know.
At least it's not hot.
No, man. You know, if it was hot, it'd be terrible. It'd be terrible sitting out here on Hollywood Boulevard. Ladies and gentlemen, for another reason that it was written down on a board in front of me, I think we're going to take a break right now. Because I need to talk to someone about what kind of jeans I'm wearing. You forgot about that. I didn't. I'll tell you that much. Be right back, guys. This is Marvel.com. You're watching the live U.S. premiere of Thor in theaters May 6th. I am your host, Isaia Mustafa, and I need to tell a lady what I'm wearing.
Oh, you can change that?
Yeah, ladies, how we doing? Good, I'm Rossi. Shanae?
Nope, it's not. It's not. Can they see what you're? Can they see what you're doing?
We're going to stand next to each other all night long. If we can figure out a way to, like, you know, have the people come.
I'm gonna sneak back around.
Like, help each other out? Kind of.
Oh no.
Well, because, I mean, in this way, they'll... The weird part could be if they start talking to each other. Just have a chat. Because they know each other. Right. And then they're like, oh, what's up? What are you doing?
I'll just be like this. Not further. I'll stick my mic in there. Oh, you guys are feeling me.
Yeah.
I'm going to move this stuff in case you need to jump.
I'll watch out, Rosie. I think you should.
Who was the lady in the blue dress?
This angle, it looks like I can't confirm nor deny.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, right. I saw
Hell
it too.
no.
Yeah, I saw it too. That's why you heard me shut up. You know what I mean? I stopped talking after a while.
Yeah, she's a little bit
I mean, cute, sure.
Yeah, she was her replacement. They're like, we need another blonde Britney.
Last year.
Yep, that's right. A battling camera.
And we are live here at the U.S. premiere of Thor on Marvel.com, your universe, as you stare right into the sunlight that is beating down upon us. It's actually starting to feel good now. Let's see what's going on here. Who do we have? Who do we have? We have these two ladies. Hi girls. Bye, girls. There's a lot of oil in there. A lot of oil, and like lot of glistening. A lot of glistening. I'm going to use this hammer and go out here and see if I can get some. Oh, who's this coming up? Come on, Pan. Who do we have? Who is that? Do we know? She's wearing a magnificent dress.
That's Jimmy. Oh, okay.
Wow, look at that dress. That dress shines almost as much as that car.
But only 80 hours. Oh, okay. It's like it only in a studio.
I guess the question is,
Raise your hand if you draw your ladder.
if someone offered you a day to hang out with Jamie Alexander or a day to drive the car, what would you take? I know what I'm taking.
We're experienced.
Yes.
Both.
Yeah, she's sick.
All right, we got some arrivals coming here. Awesome. I get to talk to people. Let's see here.
Joe.
Could you grab the camera for a second?
Guests are starting to arrive. This is going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be good. I feel like Stu Nance right before he was commentating on Rocky 3 when Rocky, the rematch with Clubber Lang. Ooh, this is going to be good. Isn't that right, Rich? You didn't see, but Rich nodded.
See the movie yet?
I have, I was inside, and I watched about, I'm going to say 5-6 minutes of it. And from what I saw, it opens awesome. Like, the opening is awesome.
Why only 5 or 6 minutes?
Well, that's when they came in and said, "You, out." I just want to give a shout out to a couple people on Twitter who are awesome Marvel fans. At Shelly9 says, totally loving the live broadcast of at Marvel Thor premiere, hashtag Thor that is. At Isaia Mustafa is hysterical and hot, but she means temperature hot. And Agent M, Agent Sorry, Ryan. Again, Ryan, second note Ryan wrote down. Isaiah is not doing Captain America. All right, she's getting closer. Jamie Alexander plays Sif. She makes a wonderful Sif. If you remember her from the TV series Kyle XY, she also was in Nurse Jackie.
I'm a helper. I'll pass them right along. Yeah, to make sure. Yeah.
She says that any luck that she gets is called a happy accident. Again, I got to keep it PG, guys. But get a load of what's going on over here. She's stopping everything. She was in Maxim magazine recently.
I'll check it out. I'll write that down. What's your shirt?
Yeah, she talked about being a comic fan. All right. We're not going to put her on the spot too much, but I am going to ask her what are some of her favorites if we do get the opportunity to talk to her. Oops. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for Jamie Alexander, the tension mounts in my right arm because I'm still holding the hammer. I need to put it down. There's Crystal over here talking about fashion again. Ooh, we got Josh Dallas coming down. We don't know, maybe. We're not sure. Look at this little guy. We got a little guy here. Look at him. This has got to be his first premiere. What if it's not, though? What if I go to ask him a question? He's like, get out of my way, man. You with the questions. You people with your questions. I'm tired of it. Mom, Diet Coke me. Let's see if the little man can hold the hammer. I guarantee he can. We'll see what we can do.
Do you want to do Zach Stentz? He's the writer of Thor. Okay.
Who we got?
Zach Stentz, writer of Thor.
Ooh, we got the writer of Thor coming up. Look at this. This little guy's got to be. His dad wrote it. I mean, he's got to be able to hold the hammer, right?
You guys want to do Zach? You're all together. Who's Epic Stentz?
We're all together.
Zach Stentz too?
Yes.
Zach Stentz coming up. 2010, wrote for Fringe, wrote Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, X-Men First Class. Definitely a Marvel man. Now, let me ask you. Now, should we go by Parasol Man right now, or what are we going to? You're not holding it, so that's what I'm saying. Strami. Okay, Strami.
Strami when not holding the parasol.
When he's not holding the parasol, it's Strami. Strami, let me ask you. Walter Simonson.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts.
Epic.
All right.
We.
Do you have Visionaries?
I do not. I have the originals.
I've trumped me.
I got them way before the Visionaries were out.
Look at this. Look. There he is, little guy. I gotta ask. I gotta ask Zach if he used it. Which comics he used, or if he used any when he went back to when he wrote this. I'm sure he's got to be an avid reader, right? As a comic fan, that's your hope. Look at this little guy. Does he want to hold the hammer?
I'm sure you would.
You want to hold the hammer?
He already has one set.
Oh, see, I told you.
Somebody's got one up.
I told you. I already said it.
Like I've got my own.
He's got it. See? Look at this. Look at this. That's Ian, everybody. Ooh. And just goes to show you. Look at that. There you go. Oh, take a picture of Mom. Blue dress. Have you seen Chris Hemsworth? He's huge. He could pick me and you up in one hand. There we go.
Yeah, you got totally that.
Here we go.
Dad was telling us like, oh, this 75,000 calories
A day. Ouch. Gluten free, I hope. Are you kidding me? He was eating everything, I'm sure. See? Ah, look out.
We snagged your publicist.
What's happening? How are you doing? I'm good. Look, you see, for those of you who heard that him call me Mr. Turner, here's a little inside joke we got. And everything. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. How are you doing? You snuck up on me. I don't have my questions ready. Let me ask you guys. So, did you guys draw on any comics? Did you read what series did you guys, or story arcs did you guys draw on to come up with this?
I don't know if there are any specific arcs that we drew on, but the script was largely influenced by Walt Simonson. Obviously, that was a big influence on me as a kid.
Awesome.
There's a little bit of Ultimates too, Mark Millar in there, just in terms of the characterization. But honestly, it's kind of a love letter to Walt Simonson.
See, I was reading Visionaries all weekend this week. I just going for it. I'm like going through there. There's actually a part in there where he has a small segment where he bumps into the man with the S on his chest. He's like, oops, and knocks him over. That's the best part.
Oh, totally, yeah. And, there was originally a part where, there was a frog with a hammer, and, it tried to pick it up, but I think they cut that for time. I don't know. Or money. Who wants to shoot that, right? So.
Awesome. It was great meeting you, man.
Meeting you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Yes. We'll see each other.
We'll talk soon. Yeah,
yes, we will.
Talk to Rob because we got you a gift. We've been trying to get it to you forever.
Uh-oh, I got a gift, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a hammer?
No, it's not a hammer. Not this time.
But Thor isn't necessarily the easiest film to Batman
Oh, we're going to switch places right here. All right, there you go. Get on up there, my man. We had to switch places because I'm already tall.
There he is. Who were you just talking to? Oh, that's Ashley. That's Zach. Okay.
but also entitlement and arrogance, and he gets one.
Ashley, do you guys share? Like, do you guys sit across from each other and kind of like like dueling banjos kind of thing? Is that dueling banjos type thing where? Yeah.
No, we just we break everything down, we figure out our outline, and then we split it up, and
Okay.
then we smush it together.
Sweet.
We kill each other if we're in the same room.
It's a sweet amalgam. Okay, got you.
Two writers enter, one writer leave.
You're like, especially on this film because we had a hammer involved.
Yeah, exactly. There's actual weaponry involved. You're acting out action scenes where people are getting more happy.
That's awesome, man. Awesome.
Miller? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure. Right.
Well, I've been writing with this guy for about 13 years. So.
You can feel the camaraderie. Look at this.
And another writer, John.
We have both writers, Zach and Ashley. And you heard it here. Walt, love letter to Walt Simonson. That's what you want to hear. You know what I mean? As a Thor fan, you want to hear that, right? Am I right?
You are right, Isaiah.
Zach Staggs, Ashley Miller. We are here live at the U.S. premiere of Thor. Opens in theaters May 6th.
A lot of panic, honestly.
This is Marvel.com, your universe. You like the way the sun just kind of dipped in when I said your universe?
And you're telling a story that's very elevated.
Probably wasn't as dramatic as it was for me, but
And that people just respond to
dotted me right in the eye.
And the story of anybody who is,
Look at this.
out of home and has to learn some lessons before they're allowed to go back. That's as old as the prodigal son.
Listen to this.
That's really what Thor is. And once we hooked into that, everything else was just beating up frost giants.
Did you have any difficulty? Because, he goes from realm to realm, then also you have to mix in the S.H.I.E.L.D., and you've got the Avengers. It's all that kind of in this story without taking away from Thor. How do you accomplish that?
That's the Marvel mic. It's everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The Marvel mic is everywhere.
It broke down fairly simply in terms of in the first part, Thor is in Asgard and running around the 9 realms, and then in most of the second, in the long middle of the film, he's down on Earth, and then he goes back home to kick butt. It's simpler than it seems.
Now, you guys, once you write this, you got it. It's exactly how you want it, and then you see Kenneth Branagh and, of course, Chris come in as Thor.
Everywhere.
Amazing. Look, Penn is a genius. He's one of the greatest Shakespearean actors ever lived. He is an amazing director. He's got a great story sense, and Chris is perfectly cast. So when you see Chris standing there as Thor, and
We're getting an exclusive.
Months writing that thing, you suddenly go, wow, that guy has been in my head. I just didn't realize it until I saw him right now. So couldn't be happier, over the moon.
And even if Chris wasn't, I would never say it to his face.
No way.
He could crush me like a great good.
Yes.
The dude is huge.
He is Thor in real life.
He's a crusher.
It really is. It's as someone at the junket said, wow, there's someone who's going to look great in 3D.
There you go. Guys, enjoy the night. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
May I speak with Zach for a moment? Also, and together, the duo together. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Burnett actually knows.
Yes.
Our old
Rob is awesome. Yes, it goes back to being Nat Turner. Let me ask you guys, if you guys could write another treatment for Marvel, any other story, what would you guys want to write?
Well, I would say, you know what? But you know what? Honestly, we both love the Fantastic Four.
Wow.
If somebody gave us a shot at that, we'd jump on it in a hot second.
I love Doctor Strange. I love the occult. Side of the Marvel universe, and would love any shot at any part of the occult part.
Fing Fang Foom. Oh, Power Pack.
Holy God, Power Pack.
1991, the series that didn't make it. But
exactly, but there's a 4Q movie that's just waiting to happen. This Goonies with superpowers. Who doesn't want to see that?
We're actually here because we pitched a Power Pack movie to Marvel,
but they turned us down because it wasn't awesome.
They're like, sorry, we can't do Power Pack. What do you think about Thor?
Wow. That's a nice second choice. It's a nice second choice.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, enjoy yourselves today. It was great seeing you guys. Great meeting you guys.
Thank you so much.
Say hello to Rob for me. Yeah, that was awesome.
Hammer.
Yes, bring it out. There you go.
That's
Look, Ian.
Ian, you want to hold the hammer again?
You see, I knew the again was coming.
Right.
This is Marvel.com, where children hold hammers
short ones and tall.
Yes, children of all sizes wield hammers of lightning.
Exactly. There you guys go.
We should do a hammer. We should do a hammer count this evening. Who's got the over/under on the hammer count? I'm going to go ahead and say that we shall see no less than 15 hammers today. So we're 3 down. I saw that. That's 3.
Working with Ken. Period. The end.
All right. Who else is coming down here?
He's amazing.
Who else we got?
Work with the man. In terms of the actual script, just being able to write a story about one of my favorite characters.
Oh, hey.
I think it's
We're live right now. Oh, wow.
We're live. Yeah, they don't tell anybody that we're live right now. Here, let me come over this way so I can get you out of the sun, kind of, or me out of the sun.
6'4" guy.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
And you, I'm good. I'm having fun trying to stay cool out here.
Good.
I wore a sweater. I see you have a cane.
I got
Do
a
you-
little Donald Blake thing going on here.
I was going to say, do you tap it? What happens?
Unfortunately, not that much.
Okay.
My son's already got the...
I see. Does he want to try this one out for size?
Holy cow. Let's see what's...
Look at those eyes go wide. Look at that smile on his face. Go ahead. Go for it. 2 hands? There we go.
You're worthy. You want to try it?
Of course he is. Nothing puts a smile on a child's face like like the hammer of Thor, Mjolnir. Yeah, say hello, everyone. Are you guys excited?
We're thrilled. This is going to be awesome.
Were you a fan of Thor before?
I was, yeah. Growing up, I was a huge Marvel Comics fan, huge Thor fan, and Avengers, and I'm really looking forward to that film as well.
That's awesome. Now, are you familiar with Walter Simonson, the writer?
Yes, I am.
See, I love that face.
I have actually met Walt Simonson. No, I really have on the set of Thor. So, he's amazing. He's really great. Stan met him as well, and it's great. Great runs, really smart people. And I saw Joe Straczynski here as well. He's got a little cameo in the movie.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, Walt is a triple threat. He's a writer, inker, and penciler.
yeah, I got he signed something for me and drew a little Loki, which I thought was really cool.
No,
So,
come on, man.
Yeah, I got that.
All right, I can't talk anymore. I'm jealous.
All right.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Nice meeting you. Tadanobu Asano, right behind us. Live show, ladies. You'll see everything. You see me dipping under the camera. One sec. I hope you guys got all that. I see Matthew Perry. Or maybe not. You gotta love it when it's live. Tadanobu?
He has a translator.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be my first translator. Tadanobu Asano. I'm going to say that a few times because I just don't want to butcher it. Tadanobu Asano. We have Josh Dallas coming up. We had an earlier Josh Dallas sighting, but it was false. But this one is real. I had an option to see the movie this evening after we got off the carpet here, and well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a dad, so sometimes you're not allowed to do certain things, but I'll tell you this much. May 6th, it's on. This is Tadanobu. Wow. The carpet is crowded, ladies and gentlemen. It's chock full. Look at this street. You can't see it because you're looking at Tadanabu. But the street is packed.
Did you have to do special training for all the fight scenes and weaponry stuff? So now that you've trained for that 2 weeks, do you feel a lot more badass when you walk around?
Tadanabu.
Well, let me ask you this.
Jamie Alexander's coming.
If you were not, what would you want to
Or so I've been told. All right, true believers. Get ready. Because she is just, I'm going to say, 9 yards away. That's a guesstimate.
So I have to ask you, I mean, we want you right here because there's the hammer, how do you feel worried?
Look at these guys over here.
Not yet. Why not?
1 second. If you knew what I just asked someone right now,
Congratulations, man. Have fun in there. Enjoy. Yuki, we're going to bring him right next door. This is Marvel.com. Hey, how you doing?
this is Tadanabu. How are you? Nice to see you. I have one question for you. Yes, please. IMDb lists you as the single most important Japanese actor today. That is quite an amazing moniker. Why do they list you as that? I mean, I know why, but can you tell everyone around the world why they list you as that?
日本からの、出てきた最も重要なアクターとリストされてるんですが、どうしてだと思いでしょうか。
そうですね。それはめちゃくちゃ嬉しいコメントですし、僕自身もそれが知りたいけど、そうやって書いてくれた理由を知りたいけど、やっぱり日本の映画界の人たちにすごく大切にしてもらって今日を迎えられたし、その些細なシーンには本当に僕はいなかったと思うから、今までの日本のキャリアをもしアメリカの人たちが見る機会があるんだったら、それはもう徹底的にチェックしてもらえれば嬉しいなと思います。
First of all, he wants to know the reason why, but he's very happy that someone thought of him as. But he really wants to thank you, whoever thought of him as one of the most important actors. But then he would like the audience to see his work in the past if they have a chance someday.
We will definitely take a look at some of your work in the past. I will tell you, after seeing you in this movie, I'm going to tell you, I think you're one of the best. So, congratulations, and hopefully the world will see you as that also.
この映画を見て、やっぱりベストだと思いました。
ありがとうございます。You're welcome. Good to talk to you. Take care. IMDb said that. Yes. Yes. Coming up with facts nobody else knew right here on Marvel.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's try the hammer.
I don't know if I quite got
Daryl Spar in the house.
Nice to meet you. How are you? I'm good. I'm hot. Burn it up.
Someone else. Thank you.
You have an umbrella.
Because that's the first thing I thought of. It's going to be hot out there.
And you thought of an umbrella. Kudos to you.
Are you happy out here today?
I am. How can you? It's Thor. It's exciting. Yeah, magical.
So tell me, what are you expecting to see today?
I don't have any expectations.
No expectations?
No expectations. I'm ready to just be blown away.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Let me blow you away right now with this. Go ahead. Yeah.
I need to work out more.
You mean heavy as in heavy, or heavy as in Michael J. Fox heavy?
Heavy as in both.
Okay. Yes. Well, yeah. Nice. There you go. I'll take that from you. It is heavy. Yeah, man. We'll tell you what. Go in the movie, have a good time. When you come out, if you see me, please let me know because I have to leave. I'm not allowed to see it.
What?
I saw bits and pieces. I saw some of his pieces over here. Yeah, and he tears it up.
Does he?
Yeah. You'll be happy. I don't want to give too much away, but trust me, he tears it up.
Good. I'm excited.
It's good talking to you, man.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Stay out of the heat. Josh Dallas.
Hey, man.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isaiah. Pleasure. We're here at Marvel.com.
Yeah. Hey, Marvel.
There you
How
go.
doing, guys?
Marvel, this is your universe. All right, let me ask you, how fun was it working on this? I mean, seriously.
Amazing. It's been epic. It feels so nice that you because you work on a movie for so long, and finally it's coming out. The world's seeing it. It feels great. And it feels great that it's here. It's at this venue. It's very exciting.
What do you have coming up? I mean, I know because this is going to blow some doors open for you. I know it will.
Well, we shall see. I just finished working on this great pilot called Once Upon a Time for ABC. Great cast: Jennifer Goodwin, Jennifer Morrison, Robert Carlyle. It's a great thing. So we had a good time doing that. So.
Robert Carlyle. Did you guys talk about 28 Days Later?
A little bit. More about Train Spotting than yeah. He's a great guy.
That's awesome, man. What's your Twitter handle so people can follow you? We can get your name out there. Everybody can know about you.
Josh Dallas. That's it.
Nice talking to you, man. It's a pleasure. Take care.
Do you feel worthy?
Not to hold this, no.
Here, hit the button, you get the thunder, you get the whole deal. All right. That's what you get these toys back.
Doug Jones in the house. Silver Surfer. There's that camera. It's all in my face. Camera loves you. The camera. The camera loves you. Jamie Alexander. So come on down here and talk to our camera. Yes, here we go.
Now, are we going to see a return of the Silver Surfer? And maybe the Avengers or maybe another movie?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to apologize for not asking what their favorite comic movie is. I get so excited around people. I forget things sometimes. Yeah, I'm a fan too. Stop laughing at me. Ooh, we're getting usurped.
Good luck to you. We hope to see you very soon again. Me too. Thanks for letting me hold the hammer, too. Thanks for one to hold the hammer. That didn't sound right. No, a little weird. Take care, man. Hey.
There he is. Look at this. I'm good. Isaiah, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
If you're watching this on Marvel.com.
Okay, here we go.
If you're watching this on Marvel.com, you are fans of the comic books, as we all are. We grew up watching, reading these comics and fantasizing about looking like that guy and having that chick, didn't we?
Speaking of which,
yeah.
You are Norrin Rad, the Silver Surfer. Yeah. well, I try. I love it. How much fun did you have?
Oh my gosh. How much fun do you think I had?
Please. I would have loved to have done it.
Yeah, no, getting to play a superhero like that who has cosmic power. I could like destroy this building behind me with a whoosh, you know what I mean?
See, and this is the kind of comic fan that I love talking to. You make my job so much easier. Yeah. I love it.
Well, reading Silver Surfer comics when I was a kid in the '60s, and then now, and then getting to play him on film was, fantasy dream come true.
Right.
And every movie that comes out that Marvel makes, with Stan Lee's genius behind it, and a cameo of him in every movie, by the way. But I hear this one is possibly the best one he's done. That's what I've heard. I haven't seen it yet, but we're going to see. We're going to see. But Thor is another one of those characters that we've all fantasized about, hoping we could be. He's a god who falls from grace, comes to Earth. That sets him apart from other heroes a little bit. That he didn't slip into some weird DNA mishap and become a superhero, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So I think I can't wait to see what happens with Thor after seeing those comics as a kid. It's like this is going to, and we have the technology to make those comics really vivid and really big now.
Let me ask you, and I'm sure you may not be able to tell me, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are we going to be seeing the Silver Surfer anytime soon?
You know what? From your lips to God's ears, I hope so. Yeah, but When I did the Fantastic Four sequel as a surfer, that was the start of a 3-picture deal for me. So there was talk of a spin-off and standalone movies. Where that is in development right now, I don't know, but it's still showing up on my IMDb page. All right. Let's hope it stays there.
If there's any one place that you're gonna start that spark, it's right here at Marvel.com. because literally, this is your universe.
Well, write those letters, get that buzz going on the Webernet. Let everybody know you want to see a surfer standalone movie and you want Doug Jones back in the role.
Do you have a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter, yes.
Give it up.
Hey, follow me on Twitter, please. It's at Actor Doug Jones. You'll see a picture of me doing this. That's my page. Yeah, I would love to see you guys there. Well, yeah, thank you.
Sweet, man. Doug, it's great talking to you, man. It's a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Take care, man. Awesome. You can't ask for better fans like that. That is what you're looking for. Oh, look at this. Jeff Loeb. He's walking away from look at him how he strolls so coolly down the veranda. My goodness. Look at him. He knows he's written some amazing comics. Look at that gate. It says, mess with me. Look at that. All right. Whoa, look at that. All right. Okay. We're getting closer. I know I promised you Jamie Alexander, but first, we're going to let you know that you're here live at the Thor premiere. Marvel.com, your universe. I'm your host, Isaia Mustafa. I'm holding tight. The sun is going down. I am happy about that. And I'm also happy about this. Pan, go, keep going. There it is. There she is. The amazing and beautiful Jamie Alexander. Let's just take a moment. Is everyone feeling this? Behold the beauty of an Asgardian, of a Norse goddess, if you will, of an earth goddess, if you will. We got Kat Dennings coming up next. And Darcy Lewis. Yes. And she plays Darcy Lewis. Live show, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, it's an amazing... Now, I'm looking at her here. She looks like she's wearing... we just spoke to the Silver Surfer, and this dress looks like Silver Surfer-esque. I know I'd love a stick of gum right now. You guys can't see this, but I just struck the hammer upon the ground and a stick of gum just popped out. Behold, I am unwrapping and I am chewing. Ooh, coming up. Condori. Favorite comic movie. Burn it into my skull. I got to remember this. Okay. Well. Ooh. Of course. What do you mean?
I know.
She says, do you want him?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I mean it in a different way.
Of course. No, we don't mean that way. Because we're live here on Marvel.com. I'll say you are. She just said she's Asgardian. You'll hear no opposition from me.
I don't even know yet. I'm like, what just happened? This is so surreal. And to see, I called up my family.
I said the same thing when I looked at her in that dress. What just happened? It's surreal.
I did say, listen, if you're going to make an X-23 movie, you know who to call. Okay?
Oh, look at her. Listen to her. Listen to her talk about X-23. I could see that. Ray Stevenson is coming to me. I'm Isaia Mustafa. How are you? I'm good. I love how no one knows I'm live, so they just talk to me. So you may hear some crazy stuff. Just gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer right now. Ooh, Volstagg is coming.
Probably a huge butcher.
Goddess of Love with Butcher Knife. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
In the Book of Eli.
Well, we're going to need a hammer here for a while. So what you right? It's a toy, it's fun, it's slap, you can hit people with it, and it's totally legal. Luxury. I know
It's actually my microphone.
Oh, look at. She's stealing our idea.
You know what? I feel ready at the camera.
She is stealing our idea. She can steal anything she likes.
What does that mean?
That means that this war is... I'm sorry, what just happened? Did I just say war?
What's that?
Wow. Marvel.com, your universe.
No, this hammer is made of my hair, so I believe that is the only reason it is awesome.
How I am standing here without passing out with this beauty in front of me, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and... Whoa.
Actually, do it. See what happens.
Amazing.
Shall I give you your hammer?
I'm never going to high five.
Yeah.
Ray Stevens. Oh, look, they're riffing. I love it.
I know, microphones everywhere. Unbelievable.
I didn't bring it. You high five on my dress.
But yeah, hey, I'll high five on your dress. Get over there. I'll high five you on that. Come here.
It's like it's a water hammer.
I know. It's a quotation.
It is. Here, hold my hammer. Weird. See how that goes?
And we're done.
Genuine pleasure.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. See you too.
Hi, how are you?
Oh gosh, I'm live on Marvel.com. I'm
Yeah.
Amy Alexander, who plays Six.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Not shirtless.
Wow, that's so, man.
That's the only reason I showed up.
Okay, here we go. Shirt's coming off.
Yeah.
So tell me, in Maxim, you talked about comics and how you're a comic fan. You love comics. What are your favorites? Just give me two. That's all I'm asking.
Well, currently, I'll give you one because it is my favorite. You can't have two favorites.
Luke Cage?
Luke Cage. Perhaps we could do something about that. No, I like X-23 right now. She's awesome. I feel like I'm a little too old to play her, but I think, maybe if I was, very persuasive and like, what?
Wait a second. Hold on. You said too old?
I'm 87.
I mean, I was going to say at 20. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You could play her. What are you wearing tonight?
Dress. No, it's Ina Satari, and I'm wearing Nicholas Kirkwood. Her shoes, very Asgardian, very tall. I mean, I'm naturally this tall.
You're ruining me for any further interviews that I have now, because no one's going to top you. You are. Nothing's going to top this.
Because I'm imagining you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to touch your pecs.
Okay.
That's it.
I wish I could touch yours.
Yeah, I bet you do. I do have pecs. We're done here.
I know. Yes, we are.
So my number is...
No, stop. You're going to get me in trouble now. Okay, look, have a good time in there. I love seeing you in the film.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'll see you later. Take care. All right.
Awesome.
All right, hopefully you get that X-23. Hopefully they make that.
Oh, God, that was the one I posed. You might want to cut that out.
No, it wasn't. It was X-23.
Yes, it was.
There you go. There you go. What just happened? A lot that I'm ready for. Ray Stevenson coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Volstagg. And Kat Dennings. Kat. Hey. Uh-oh. How are you? Kat, tell us who you play.
I play Darcy Lewis, who's Jane Foster's... What is that? You're giving me some sexy attitude.
Whoa, I wasn't giving any sexy attitude. Does that just come off?
It does. I think you just... I can't look directly at you. Okay. I play Darcy Lewis, who's Jane Foster's sort of intern assistant, who's really bad at it. She is pretty funny. It kind of happened. I don't know how that happened. I think clever editing.
Well, you opened the movie awesome, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, I'm really proud of this film. I'm a really big fan, and yeah, it's just it's so good. It's so good.
Let me ask you who you're wearing.
I'm wearing Alexander McQueen. Yeah. Sorry.
And the shoes, same?
These no, these are Ryan Atwood.
God of Thunder.
All right.
Yeah, it just flew out of my head.
Let me just say you look magnificent. From me to you, I think you're a wonderful actress. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. What can we see you in next?
I just finished a movie called Renee, and I just wrapped a pilot for CBS called Two Broke Girls.
God of good comedy.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, look, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for the compliment. Have fun in there.
And what would be your household weapon of choice?
Collective sigh, everyone.
Does he kind of a beast was over there a good DJ?
If you had the hammer, do you mind? You know you're not supposed. Actually, you're not worthy. Is very talented.
I can't pick that up. I'm not full.
There it is. There's only one person worthy of the hammer. Great meeting. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thanks very much.
Congratulations, sir.
Anthony Hopkins is down to my left. I better behave myself. Whoa! Look out. Hey, how are you, Isaiah? Nice to meet you. You play Volstagg.
I do. Yeah. I got the chance. I mean, basically Ken Branagh's faith and Marvel and Disney's faith that I could pull it off. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet, but when I spoke to him, he says you'll be fine. He said, I know you're a big strapping guy. He said, put you in a fat suit, big red beard. And my agent said, well, you're going to be almost unrecognizable. I said, when am I ever going to get a chance to ham it up? Then you realize how much hard work it is. It's just like it's a heart the size of a planet, wears it on his sleeve, and it's like he's on all the time, like a kid on like boom, 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 until they stop. You know, there's no like wind down. It's like 1,000 miles an hour.
I believe that you embody that, though.
Well, I think he awoke certain elements. Yeah, I think so.
Now, is it true that John Malkovich was one of your inspirations?
Yes. Very early on when I was seriously looking at doing this as a career, and I was no spring chicken. I was like 24, 25 at that stage. I went to see Burn This at London Theatre with Julia Stevenson, and John Malkovich was on stage playing the lead. And I had the £10 cheap ticket, stand at the back, and I got lost. The bridge happened between me and the stage, and it's just that moment was the first time I ever felt that acting, being an actor, a career in this business is valid. As long as you don't get involved in the hype and the rubbish and all that sort of stuff, you can keep your feet on the ground, head in the clouds, but there's a validity, and that was what I was needing to find, and that performance was the first big catalyst for me to realize, there's a validity.
That's amazing. You make me happy to have my job. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Nice meeting you, Ray. Wow. You can't. It doesn't get any better. I mean, all right. Again, here, Anthony Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen. Odin. We're not going to talk to him. And I mean, I'm almost kind of happy about that because I don't want to, get the wrath of Odin. So here we go. Who else is coming down?
Yes. Anyway,
who else do we have?
Allow me to inhabit a character and to get that right. So it was a great pleasure.
We are live here on Hollywood Boulevard at the El Capitan Theater, right next to Jimmy Kimmel Live Theater, at the Thor premiere, live U.S. premiere. That was a throat clear. Live U.S. premiere. I'm your host, Isaia Mustafa.
But I loved him. I thought he was such a gentleman and such a wonderful human being.
And you all witnessed Jamie Alexander hitting on me.
Yes.
Ooh. Kenneth Branagh's coming.
An internal quality, which is like a quiet revolution going on. And even if the people around him, he's the loudest of people that are obviously working on the languages like that.
I love how the other correspondents here see black people and ask me, who was that? We're all friends, right?
Was that Hammer? I thought it was Hammer.
I didn't want to.
Why did we give him the hammer?
I didn't want to say that because I didn't want him to stop and just be like,
The fact is,
hammer time.
You knew, didn't you?
I did know. Yeah, I know. When you grow up in the '90s and you remember Hammer. When there's a movie about.
For a second, I thought it was Bobby Brown.
Come on, really? Did you really think it was Bobby Brown?
Hammer wasn't that thick.
He wasn't. Oh, look who we have here. Parasol Man is waving a hand. Look at him. He's like, ooh, look, Parasol Man has picked up on 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. Look at this. He is in the thick of it. Uh-oh. A picture of who?
Andy's got a horse.
Sometimes you got to leave the horse at home. MC Hammer. No, he dropped the MC, you guys, a long time ago. It's just Hammer now. You had to know he'd show up, guys. You had to know that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the sun has gone down. We are no longer in danger of a heat rash. And you have no idea, like my energy just shot through the roof. Can you tell? Brian, can you tell? Agent M, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at home, dialing in. Or as we at Marvel, and I did say we, did I not? Or as we at Marvel like to call him, Agent I only say that because he gives me stacks of comics every time I go visit. Uh-oh. Ooh, I see. Oh, I see Thor. I see Chris Hemsworth way down there coming up. He's making his way down here. I'm going to say it is 6:56. Movie's supposed to start at 7. Oh, Kenneth Branagh. Look at this. I'm going to shut my mouth and get ready.
There were some. Yeah,
I got that.
Kenneth Branagh is right here.
No, you were brilliant. So, right now, I feel like Kenneth Branagh is the director of Thor.
How long before Kenneth Branagh has a sir in front of his name? What do you guys think? I'm going, what? Let's give it a 5-year. I got 5 years. You guys take the over-under. I'm saying 5 years before he has a sir in front of his name. Oh, someone's handing me water. And I'm drinking it. We got Clark Gregg coming up. Jennifer Grey? The Jennifer Grey? Remember when she kicked that dude's face in Ferris Bueller? I about lost it. Remember that? She ran up those stairs? He was screaming up those stairs.
And you feel working like it?
So funny. There goes Colin Farrell. Look at this. They're hugging. It's a love fest. It's a love fest. I'm hoping he is going to talk to us next. I have a very pressing question I'd like to ask. And there's a photographer standing right in front of me. You can't see him, but he's right in front. There he is, and he's taking a picture of me. Now he likes me with the mic. Look, and now he's back. I think that picture of me was to have me shut up. He says, I'll take your picture if you just shut up. Look, there he is. That's him. The one in the gingham, the blue gingham. That's him. Somebody's sporting a baby bump. That's not even a baby bump. That's just huge. And she is spry, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Thor does to you. Kenneth Branagh is here, the illustrious director of Thor. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, we got Kenneth Branagh right here, but Jamie Alexander is stuck in my head. How dare she flirt with me like that when I have this barricade between us? I'll let you know that was the only thing stopping me. Ooh, who is this? Is this Clark Gregg coming?
Hey, how's it going?
Mr. Clark Gregg. Oh, our favorite show. Yes, yes, I will.
About your character in this movie and his relationship with Thor and his journey with Thor.
You know, there was a scene I was doing in Iron Man 2 where they said,
Oh.
I shocked you, did I not?
They're going to talk.
So I gotta go to New Mexico.
I just want you to talk to Marvel.com.
Hey, Colm, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And who do you play in the movie?
I play Laufey, king of the Frost Giants.
Nice.
He said
Nice.
a certain amount of frosty clean.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Tell us, how much fun did you have in the movie? Everybody wants to know.
You know what? I had a riot. I mean, apart from the 5.5 hours getting into the makeup and the 2 hours getting out of it, it was a riot.
Awesome. Let me ask you a question, because I've been forgetting to ask everybody, but you're going to be my first person to ask. What is your favorite Marvel comic book movie?
Thor. What the hell's wrong with you?
But you haven't seen it yet, aside from Thor, because I know that's going to be the best one to date.
I was a big fan of Iron Man, and so, but I don't want to say it reluctantly,
right?
Because obviously the parts of Thor I've seen, which have me in them, were the best I've seen. You know, so it's.
I love self-promotion as much as the next guy. Do you have a Twitter handle?
No.
What? Let's get you a Twitter handle and get out there.
Would that help? Would it help a career mired in obscurity?
Oh, please. You are not obscure. You're a god, for Christ's sake.
Well,
we can't say it for gosh's sake.
I'm a king, and not melting yet. Not even out here.
Yes, it is hot. Can I ask you what you're wearing as a gentleman?
Well, I'm wearing blue for my character. A nice. This is a Thomas Pink blue shirt with a. I think it's a Paul Smith suit. A little Paul Smith suit. Paul Smith is always cool because he's got color.
Yes.
Blue,
yes.
blue for Laufey blue.
Yes.
And then just a little because I am gay enough. Pink.
Yeah.
Covering all our bases.
All bases. Yes. We do not hold back here at Marvel.com. All right, Colm. Pleasure to meet you, man. Yeah. Take care, man. Live show, ladies and gentlemen. Live show. We're coming back to.
Isn't that always the case? This is the biggest one I've ever done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Taking it down. Bringing it down. Hey, have a good time.
Clark,
hey, how's it going?
How you doing? Good. You like to talk to Marvel.com real quick?
Sure, of course.
All right. You are my favorite Shield agent. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nick Fury's pretty good, but
you haven't met Kobe Smulders.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
My new favorite Shield agent.
Okay. Okay, can you tell us why?
Just, I'm not going to lie to you.
Certain
better in a Shield suit
than Agent Coulson does.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say that.
I'm going to take your word for it. How much fun do you have on the film? I mean, you've been in several Marvel films, you know.
It's such a blast for me. Every time I get a script, there's like, I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know he did that. And every time it's more fun. I'm just pinching myself.
I like your character. So, do we get to see your character expand in this film?
Yeah, definitely more in Thor than anywhere you've seen, and I got a feeling in Avengers it'll step it up even a notch more.
All right, so are you confirming that you are in Avengers?
Oh yeah, it's out there. I'm in Avengers.
Good.
From Albuquerque to do this.
All right, sweet. Clark, it's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much, man. Kevin Feige, the man who could make me Luke Cage. Kevin Feige, the man who has. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kenneth Branagh. How are you? Ooh, I'm sorry to shock you there. A little Thor shock there. Let me ask you something. What are the similarities in directing Thor and directing Shakespeare?
They people wear fancy costumes, right? Often helmets. Okay. They've got weapons like hammers and spears. Not quite like they are in Thor, but we have that kind of collection of things. Intensity of passion. Awesome. An epic landscape. The subjects are usually about the changing of kingdoms, big politics. Big power games. And at the center of it, there's always a kind of family story, and so there is in Thor.
Awesome. Did you have a lot of fun directing this, and would you like to direct another Marvel film?
I had a lot of fun directing it. I'd like, in the first instance, I'd like to just sit down, have a cup of tea, and walk the dog for a month or two, and then have a little thing, see what the audience thinks of it. If it's as exciting as it is tonight, then I hope we'll have a great time.
Right. And I ask everyone, what is your favorite Marvel comic movie aside from Thor?
Aside from Thor, favorite comic movie?
Marvel comic movie.
Marvel movie. I love the first X-Men. Okay. Which is a great film. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ken. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you. Hi.
Tom next. He's Loki.
Sir, how are you? Oh, I got you. I'm very well. Nice to meet you finally. We're an honor to have you here. Yes. Would you like to hold it? Okay. You're going to leave it to us? All right. So this is one of several Marvel films that's coming out this summer. We have 3 films coming out this summer, and there's another 2 being filmed. I'm excited because I'm a Marvel. It is a great time for Marvel. Believe me, I'm a fan. This is like a dream come true for me. So let me ask you, since you have so many Marvel comic projects coming out, is there anything that you see in the future that you may want to come out with? I'm not asking any specific questions.
Well, I won't be giving any specific answers, but I will say, this is pretty incredible right now, right? Yeah. If you'd asked me that question 5 years ago, I'd go, well, you know what? I'd love to bring Thor to the big screen and Captain America, and maybe put them all together in the Avengers, and it's all happening now.
It seems like with every new character that comes out with their own film, you get a sense that each character, you get a sense of who they are, what they can do, and it's all leading towards something huge, which is coming up next summer.
Well, they're all leading up to something huge, but I'm hoping that they're all huge in and of themselves. This big red carpet for this big movie, huge. Captain America, knock on wood, huge. And then they all lead up to something that's even... What's the other word for huge?
Big. Colossal.
Colossal.
I mean, every character, even S.H.I.E.L.D., can stand alone as their own franchise. I mean, yeah, you guys are doing some wonderful things over there. Yeah, it was great.
Pleasure meeting you.
It was a pleasure meeting you too. Take care.
I'm John Fox. He's Hailstrom in the film.
Yes. Uh-oh, look at somebody over here, my friend. She's on the red carpet. How you doing? Nice to meet you. And who do you play in the film?
I play Hailstrom. I'm one of the rock giants. And you are... Are you who I think you are?
I am who you think I am.
You are standing on Hollywood Boulevard.
I am.
I'm standing on Hollywood Boulevard with the man who's standing on Hollywood Boulevard.
Everybody likes to say stuff. I love it. I love it. So tell us, how much fun was it working on the film with everybody?
It was awesome. Awesome. I mean, I was a big Silver Surfer fan as a kid who happens to be here tonight.
Yes.
Which I'm really excited about. And so, I mean, to get to do that and be part of a Marvel Comics movie, it's amazing.
I was going to say, just to be part of Marvel is it's like an honor, So, I mean, being here with everybody, being on set with everybody must have been just, like a little kid's dream, right?
Like you're walking around just kind of going, try not to grin too hard,
Right.
I just go,
pop off. I understand, man. Looking forward to seeing the film, man. It's a pleasure.
So,
this is, oh yeah, please.
Just on a private note. Miss Griffin.
Here we go.
She taught me improv.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
At the Groundlings.
At the Groundlings.
That's right.
You give her my
That's
warmest
right.
regards. I love that girl.
There you go. Right here at Marvel.com.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
Yes, I'm very well.
Oh, look, I get hugs.
How are you?
She said, I want a hug. I'm doing good. This is Allison Hayslip
I am Allison here.
of many shows, but what show are you on currently?
Currently The Voice. We just premiered last week. Oh my gosh, to incredible numbers. Amazing. Thanks for watching, America. Yeah.
Weird interviewing you because we talk.
I know. We're like really good buddies, so this is kind of funny.
Yeah, like we
And
hang out.
I'm the one interviewing,
That's
so
right, that's right.
this is awkward.
I have other questions that I want to ask you, but I can't ask them here too. Because they're not, they're not entertainment based. So let's talk about what you're wearing and the earrings, because
You really have to ask this question?
I do.
They're making the Old Spice guy? I don't know what I'm
that's my thing. That's my skill. I have to know about ladies. So
Okay, well, I will tell you. The dress is French Connection, very simple. Earrings, domestic diva style. You'd like them. They're awesome. And then I have a matte nap bag.
Okay, she knows.
Giuseppe Zangatti shoes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm on it.
Yes, you are kind of on it. What is your Twitter?
At Allison Hayslip.
I'm getting the wrap it up signal, but I sit here and talk to you for like ever. So.
I know. Well, we follow each other on Twitter.
Yes,
so
yes.
just follow one of us and you'll find the other.
I'm going out of town for like 2 weeks, so we need to hook up because I'm going to go do some work.
Oh, that work?
No, not that work. Other work.
I like the work where you can take me with you?
No. Unfortunately, not that one.
All right, yeah.
No, some
When do
other
you
work though. I leave Wednesday, so.
Okay, then let's you're going to get someone important to me.
We'll
get dinner. It's fine.
Yes, we will.
I'm leaving.
How's it going? Hey, buddy. It's a pleasure to meet you. And who do you play in the film? Tell everyone, please.
I play Loki.
That's right.
That's right. He's the god of mischief.
Now, okay, so I happen to have a pretty stellar physique, but I heard some stuff about your training regimen that was just amazing. For the 6 weeks, I heard for 6 weeks you just worked out every day, like just went after it and just put on all kinds of muscle.
I did, yeah, man. There's a terrific trainer called Happy Hill, I think, who's here tonight, and he works in a gym in West Hollywood, and I came across him by accident, and he had me doing all kinds of things, like circuits, push-ups, Bosu balls, jumping ropes, sprints, and then I sort of threw in my own little capoeira moves, the Brazilian martial art, capoeira. Keeps you lean and strong, and that's what Ken wanted me to do.
Now, being the god of mischief, are you mischievous in real life?
I've been known to pull the odd prank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At school, I did some ridiculous things. I was at boarding school in England, and when you're a child and the cat's away, the mice will play, and I was one of those mischievous mice, I guess.
You're an amazing stage actor. No, believe me, I know when I see it. So making the transition, I'm sure it wasn't that hard for you.
Well, it's funny, acting is acting, whether you're doing it on stage or if you're doing it on film. I suppose the difference is that in the theatre you're performing every single night, so you have to build something, lock it down, and then and have the discipline and the rigor to breathe life into it 8 shows a week for 3 months. And you do the whole story. So you start at the beginning and you finish at the end, and it takes 2 hours, and you're doing it live. And there's something about film which is different, which is there's a terrific director from way back called Robert Bresson. He was a Frenchman, and he used to say, the camera isn't interested in what you've prepared. The camera is interested in spontaneity. It's interested in capturing the beauty of accidents. And so as a film actor, you have to kind of put yourself in a place of trusting that whatever happens accidentally is right.
It's amazing. I just learned something. Now, one last question about that physique. Are you going to keep the regimen?
Absolutely, yeah.
You feel empowered now? It's slightly empowering, right?
It makes you feel better. I mean, I still at least have Chris Hemsworth beside me to make me feel ashamed of how lanky I am. And when I have biceps the size of my own head, then I'll believe that I'm doing it properly.
Wow. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Yeah, take care, and good luck on the film, man. Yeah, sweet, man. Oh my goodness, Excelsior. There he is. Stan and Ken hanging out. Stan is sharp as a whip. Look at him. Just whack. If I stop speaking, you will all know why. If I am at a loss for words, it is because the legendary Stan Lee is within 5-6 yards of me. I don't know if you guys heard that, but we had some cameramen getting feisty over here.
Anyway, everybody says
We got Stan Lee right here. We are live here at the U.S. premiere of Thor, Hollywood Boulevard at the El Capitan Theater. I'm your host, Isaia Mustafa, and that is Stan Lee, and this is Marvel, Your Universe. Wow. Hold on. Here we go. Marvel.com. There he is.
You mean Marvel Comics, Marvel Entertainment?
Yes, yes.
You mean my company?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Isaiah. How are you? We just want to ask you a couple questions. Creating everything. Are you excited when you see these films?
Yes. I love seeing myself. I tell everybody, obviously, the cameos are the reason people go to the movies, and then they're surprised to learn not only was the cameo great, but the movie was too.
Exactly. Now, I follow you on Twitter, so I get your tweets all the time.
Aren't they?
They're amazing. They're amazing. You're so full of life, so vibrant. I mean, do you have a workout regimen that you keep that keeps you so spry?
Doing these interviews, it wears you out. Now, the funny thing about Twitter, you may know years ago I used to write Stan's Soapbox. And doing Twitter is just like those old soapboxes. In writing the soapboxes, I used to just talk to the readers, anything that came to my mind, just to make the books not seem like something cold and aloof and something you buy and you throw away. I wanted them to feel buying a Marvel book was like visiting an old friend. Right. And I would write a column every month called Stan's Soapbox, talking about anything that came to mind. And the Twitter thing is just like that.
It's very similar.
And so many people, so many followers have written to me to say it reminds them of the Soapbox, which makes me very happy.
That's amazing. One last question for you, Stan.
This is Marvel.
We got to move you along.
Uh-oh.
I got to move on.
Stan, I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Thank you for
great
stopping.
seeing you.
Yes, pleasure. Take care. He didn't want to leave. You saw that. He did not want to leave. He loves his company. He said, my company. Quite frankly, if I were Stan Lee, I'd be saying my company too. There's Thor. Chris Hemsworth. Idris Elba, one of my personal heroes. And Rene Russo coming up. Idris Elba, where is he at, man? Oh, there he is. There's so many questions. Oh, look who's here. Pan to the left, pan to the left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I am commentating everything. What is your name?
Lorena.
Rita? Lorena. I'm both. She zipped it on me, ladies and gentlemen. She zipped it on me.
Yeah, that's it. So, man, just tell me how you feeling about being a part of the Marvel universe. It's amazing. Yeah, we've started on the film a year ago, tail end now every year.
Did you guys make it to the end already?
If he was a god, is the question.
And you probably stick with the handle. I would. Right? Good luck to you.
Chris, how are you doing? Isaiah. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Pleasure. Yeah, saw you in New York. That was great. You make this look fun. I mean, I can tell just by watching. You love this. I mean, you're having a good time.
Yeah, look, I moved over to the States 5 years ago and wanted to work, and now I'm doing that, and it's exciting, and people seem to be excited about the film, and I couldn't ask for much more. It's great.
I think everybody's excited about it. Honestly, I think this is probably going to be one of the best Marvel films up to date. So, man, I watch you. I don't even know what to say, man. It's amazing. I mean, you make being Thor look fun. You know what I mean? Honestly,
we certainly had a good time doing it. You know, and Ken Branagh, Anthony Hopkins, Natalie Portman, this whole cast had that same attitude, and it really, what should have been an intimidating experience ended up being the most enjoyable.
That's awesome. I know you got to run out, but can you just say Marvel Universe, this is your universe?
Marvel Universe, this is your universe.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Good seeing you again, man. Take care. Yeah, we go back. We hung out in New York a little bit. We were both Cosmos fun and fearless males. Uh-oh, Rene Russo coming down. Oh, and then my favorite, the man that I've been waiting all day to interview, Mr. Idris Elba.
Mighty Thor in Japan. Mighty Thor.
Mighty Thor. I am Chris Hemsworth. It's the premiere for the Mighty Thor. Please go and see it. Meeting it.
All right, here we go. We are live on the red carpet here at the U.S. premiere of Thor. We got Tom talking to Stan over here. Stan is OG. Look at him. Just, I mean, he owns everything here. I mean, what else can you say about this man here? Ah, Rene Russo. No worries. No worries. It's okay. We understand. We're live, everybody. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. No worries. It's all right. How much fun did you have on the film? And is this going to be the best Marvel film to date?
Well, yes, it's going to be the best Marvel film to date. Absolutely. And I did have fun. The actors were incredible, and Anthony Hopkins is my husband. I mean, how bad could that be, right? He's amazing. I mean, that's awesome. So, yeah, I had a really good time. I worked with him one other time, but he was so beautiful. I loved it. I had a good time. Sets are spectacular. The Heavenly Realm is, like, magnificent.
I know you're in a hurry, but thank you for talking to us here at Marvel.com. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, I'll see you.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, there was a time, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm going to go ahead and I forgot where I was for a second. Anyway, moving right along. Coming up is one of the most versatile actors in the world. You know him from The Wire. You know him from Rock and Rolla. Also from his series Luther. And now,
Mr. Lee.
Thor. He plays Heimdall. And he'll also be in the upcoming Ghost Rider film. And who knows what else. Listen to this. Listen to Stan Lee riff. He is on fire.
Stan Lee. Stan, how you doing?
I'm having a great time. Met all these.
See?
Haven't met Anthony Hopkins yet.
I'm sure you do.
Here we go.
I mean, how does it feel seeing these nations come to life over
especially because they're done so magnificently. You know, it could be that these things would have been...
Daddy's Little Girls. Losers.
I mean, I think they're better the way I wrote them. Do you really? Oh, yeah. I didn't read such epics.
Takers. I mean, this man, again,
Mainly because of my country.
one of my heroes.
You always make that cameo. I'm just going to hysterical when you look back at it. It worked.
And then, of course,
It really did not work.
right in front of us, one of my heroes, Stan Lee. The amazing Stan Lee.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it. I'll tell you about it. It's coming up. I tell you about that.
I also hear that Idris is a DJ also. Is this true? I heard this is true.
We do want you to It's always great seeing you. You could hear, I mean, as you held, I know that's not the actual hammer. You probably had an actual hammer. Something funny.
Here we go. Here we go.
The years that I wrote this, at least a half a dozen fans at some time or other have sent me homemade hammers. I have one that I still have. It's a piece of wood about this long.
Here we go. Mr. Idris Elba, how are you? I'm doing really good. You are one of the most versatile actors in the world. I mean, you can play anything. There's nothing you cannot play. I mean, is there anything coming up that we can see you in? I know you're going to be in Ghost Rider, but is there anything else that we can see you in?
Yeah, you know, I've got another season of Luther, which is the show for the BBC, and it's on BBC America here. I can't wait to show America the second season of it. It's going to be good.
As the guardian of the bridge, how much fun did you have out there?
Dude, you know, it was a lot of imagination using my imagination to sort of, when we were doing green screen, so I couldn't see the bridge, but I had to imagine it. And Kenneth Branagh's kind of screaming at me like, this is what it looks like, look to the right, you'll see the mountains. You know, he's a very visceral type director.
I can't wait to see you in it, man.
Yeah, man.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Idris.
Nice
Pleasure. Thank you. There he is, Mr. Idris Elba. So let's just kind of recap. I met Stan Lee. I met Idris Elba. Chris Hemsworth. Jamie Alexander. We didn't talk to Anthony Hopkins, but I'll be honest with you.
Really? Yeah.
The man puts the fear of God in me, quite frankly. Odin? Do not want to incur that wrath. What's going on right here?
He just came and yelled at us about it. All right.
Again, that hammer is nothing compared to this. Does ours make noise? Do you want me to strike it in the ground? We'll all go down.
Mine is loaded with lightning, and it's still dark in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up here. I'd like to thank everyone here. I'd like to thank the crew from Epics. They were very helpful.
I'll be honest. It was hot. I'm sweating. You know what would have been nice?
Yeah. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. It's everywhere. It's worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. As well as this movie here, Thor. You like that segue? It's worldwide as well. Wrapping up, you guys. I'm Isaia Mustafa. You're watching the live U.S. premiere of Thor. Opens May 6th. So after you go get crazy on Cinco de Mayo, who knows what you guys are going to do. And if you don't get crazy, go to the midnight showing. I know there's some crazy fans out there, like myself, that will be at the midnight showing. But when you're hungover on the 6th, go in the dark room. Get yourself a nice dark room, a Coke, some Raisinets, maybe a Sprite, maybe a Diet Coke, and watch this film. It's awesome. Just want to thank some people. I'd like to thank Mr. Richard Herrera. Can you please turn the camera around on yourself? You're not allowed to do that, but he did it. He did it. He bucked the system, ladies and gentlemen. Because here at Marvel.com, this is your universe. Also the sound and data technician, Jason Harvey. Producer, Michael Tabasi. He won't do it. He'll say no, but we're going to do it anyway. Get the camera on him. He's so camera shy. Do it again. And at home, sitting here, saying that he'll never hire me again, John. Really. I hear Michael Jackson in the background. What a fine ending credits. Are the credits rolling, ladies and gentlemen? They are. I'm trying to stall because I really don't want to leave. I was waiting for that live Acura moment with the new Acura that Shield drives, but I didn't see it. I was too busy talking, running my mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host. I'd like to give a shout out to Agent M, who made all of this possible. Thank you, Agent I love you, my friend. And I mean that in a comic sort of Marvel.com sort of your universe sort of way. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Isaia Mustafa. You've been watching the live where Rene Russo dropped an S-bomb. The live broadcast of the U.S. premiere of Thor at the El Capitan with Marvel.com. This is your universe.
Turn it off, it's kind of plastic.
Who's everybody just speaking of? Who's everybody just speaking of? Is that Chris Brown?